The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnny Maggs and Greg the Barbecue Broker DiGiorgio. Let's talk barbecue.
What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Studio 21 Podcast Café in Salem, New Hampshire. It's the Pit Life BBQ podcast where we talk everything barbecue and a lot of other topics that you normally talk around the pit. As always, I'm joined by the Barbecue Broker.
Yes, you are.
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great.
You excited for this episode?
I am. You know why?
Why?
Because today's episode is brought to you by Uncle Steve's Shake. Hey, have you ever stopped to wonder why your neighbor has a line of people waiting to get into their backyard, but yet when you have a barbecue, nobody's showing up? Simple answer to that question is your neighbor is using Uncle Steve's Shake, and apparently you're not. So that only means one thing. You better get you some. Look, Uncle Steve's Shake is made with the finest ingredients, comes in 8 different flavors, including their awesome new competition line. If you can eat it, Uncle Steve has a shake for it. If you have any shake questions, Uncle Steve has awesome customer service. He'll get you through any of your shake needs. It's time to take your backyard barbecue game to the next level with Uncle Steve's Shake. Shake some on everything. Check him out at UncleSteveShake.com. Also, this episode brought to you by
Two Guys Smoke Shop and TwoGuysCigars.com. Whether we are barbecuing or not, we always keep the smoke rolling thanks to our friends at TwoGuysCigars.com. Mm-hmm. Today we are smoking the Perdomo 20th Anniversary Sun-Grown. Thanks to our friends at TwoGuysCigars.com, we get to smoke some of the best cigars in the world, and so can you. Just visit TwoGuysCigars.com for your perfect barbecue companion. That's the number 2GuysCigars.com. And we were also brought to you by Manscaped. Mm-hmm. You know, it is the holiday season, so ladies, get your man something that you want. You do, you know, let's be honest.
You want your man to trim his hollies.
That's it.
That's just out with it.
You need the holly berries.
Balls of holly need to be tight.
They don't need to be covered up. You don't need no Jurassic stuff down there.
Come
on, they're
balls.
chasing you around with the mistletoe belt. You know, you want to see what you're aiming at. You know, so carve those bad boys up. You know, with the lawnmower 3.0. It can be used dry or wet, waterproof. You can use it in the shower. You know what I'm saying? I love it when
you talk dirty to me.
Power outage, it comes with a light.
I was just going to say, I love shaving my nuts in the dark.
LED lit. Come
Son
on
of a bitch.
now. No nicks, no cuts. You're not going to bleed out anywhere.
Gross.
Exactly. And Manscaped has taken into consideration all these aspects to get you close, comfortable shave right there at your fingertips. No sexual pun included on that one, but take it there anyway. But yeah, so ladies, get them some, drop them a little hint. And guys,
if you want balls of holly, if you want real balls of holly,
if you want your lady to jingle your bells this holiday season, come on now.
Yeah, you definitely aren't getting no jingle bells.
Get up on Manscaped. You know,
the manscaping.
You can start north and work south. Start south and work north, because they also have
the weed whacker,
nose and hair trimmer. Mm-hmm. So you know. Get in there, clean that up. Nothing looks like you're looking like a party favor every time you sneeze. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all that.
I thought I was supposed to shave your back live on the show.
Yeah,
we doing that today?
Jack. No, I ain't dealing with that. No.
But they can order through. I think we have a little code for them.
Place your order at manscaped.com/pitlife. At checkout, use the promo code PITLIFE and get 20% off in free shipping on all your orders.
Ladies, recognize the tree looks bigger in the field than in the forest. Get you some.
Get you some, baby. All right.
What's up, bro?
Right. What's up, brother? We got a little over 2 weeks before Christmas.
Just about. Yep.
Got the rest of this week, all of next week, and bang, next Tuesday. What is it? Thursday or Friday is Christmas Eve?
I think
22,
next Friday. I think two
next
Fridays.
Friday is Christmas Eve.
Yes,
So, you
yes.
know, we're about 2 weeks out from the big day.
Very nostalgic time of year
Ed,
for me.
And you're bringing some nostalgia on my end here. I'm sitting here with all types of rubs from Uncle Steve Shake, and you got you got some blast from my childhood past, brother.
Look, I know today we're going to talk about, maybe the top 10 list or so.
Not necessarily.
Of barbecue. I hate the top 10.
Gifts.
We're going to talk about some of the important barbecue gifts, but like I just mentioned, this time of year is very, very nostalgic for me, and that really just goes right back to what brought me here today, where it all started, from the stem.
Here we go.
The childhood, just from your childhood. What made you?
Oh, you started at the stem, baby.
What made
we all got here the same way?
What made us who we are today started when we were kids.
Yes.
And 35 to 40 years ago, some of these items were on my Christmas list.
Oh, mine too.
And I knew they might be. So I brought in some stuff. So we'll start from here. So obviously, you got the Van Halen 1984.
Which is extremely sentimental this year for the passing of the great
Eddie Van
Halen.
Cassette, still in it.
Kids, if you're watching, if you are younger than, I don't even know when the hell the cassettes would have disappeared, but this is how we used to have to do it.
This is a cassette, everybody.
You guys don't know the pain, okay, of this device right here and a pencil.
Yes.
They come two hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
And you don't know the pain of getting this little tape that holds those magical sounds.
Which a lot of times is brittle today.
And you need to twist it ever so carefully so you don't twist. You get the smooth roll back. Oh, the stuff we used to have to do and all you kids do now is push a goddamn button on the computer.
And you can actually, these old ones, see these holes. You could actually, not that you'd want to do this, but you could put tape over these little square and you can tape over it. But who would ever want to do that?
That's all right. And also, if you open that up a little bit.
They don't have the words.
You do have a little space in there. You could also use to hide your stash in there.
You can hide
it from mom and dad.
But this is incredible, and you got a baby with an angel smoking a cigarette. They wouldn't even. They wouldn't even
put that out now.
They wouldn't even allow this today to be sold to children.
No, but you can shake your ass all over the place and talk about this, that, and the other thing. But no, you can't have a little baby smoking a Marlboro.
Oh, yeah, your 6-year-old could be doing a freaking handstand twerk, and that's okay. But you can't. All right. Anyway, my daughter, she does these things, and I can't help. I have no say in it apparently. But anyway, what else do we have here?
Looks like we have the replica of WrestleMania 3.
Yes!
And if I'm not mistaken, the Pontiac Silverdome in Michigan of Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
93,000 in attendance.
Dave Garofalo being one of them.
No, wait,
if I'm not mistaken.
Right. He was.
When Hogan slammed Andre. The unslammable 7 foot tall.
The 8th wonder of the world.
Andre the Giant. It looked painful. Almost as painful as your face when you ate the deadly brisket challenge.
Fuck you, I still got the DTs from that.
But
Hogan actually ripped his back.
He did.
During that body slam. He completely tore his entire back during that.
I bet today he wishes he never did that.
Yes, I have actually spoken to him a few times in my life.
Really?
Because as a letter carrier in Winchester,
on
one of my old routes, I will not give the address out, but I had a customer on my route by the name of Edward Leslie.
And he,
also better known to the wrestling world as Brutus the Barber.
Beefcake.
Brother Brudeye lived in Winchester, Massachusetts.
No kidding.
So he lived on one of my routes that I used to do back in the day.
I did not know that.
So it would be funny because I'd see him all the time. And actually, another story. So I'd see them, and him and Hogan were real tight. So Hogan would be in there, and I'd be walking the beat. And
where? Hogan would be in Winchester?
In Winchester, I'd be walking the beat, and all of a sudden the truck would show up, and the windows would roll down, and there's Brutus and Hulkster right there. Johnny, what's up? Hey, what's up, fellas? Shooting this shit. And going back, are you aware of the Woburn Halloween parade that they have every year, the last Sunday of October? Huge tradition in Woburn. The last Sunday in October was always the town parade.
Okay.
For Halloween, started with everything, ended in Santa Claus.
Yeah.
But one of my neighbors, Tim Carney, he was real good friends with Brutus. So whenever, and for some reason, the schedule always went that the WWF at the time, now WWE, would be in town that weekend. So all the wrestlers would be in town for their show at the Boston Garden. So I would be doing whatever I'm doing, coming down. There were times I walked into my house. There was Brutus the Barber Beefcake, Hulk Hogan, right? Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, my God, no way.
Animal of the Legion
Steel?
of Doom.
Oh, Animal, okay. Yeah.
Of Hawk and Animal.
Come on. Oh,
Mr. James Leonidas.
Recently passed away.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Another one we lost.
Yeah.
They're sitting at my kitchen table eating my mother's chili that she would make. Because we used to, my house.
Hogan?
Yes.
Is in your mother's kitchen?
Yes. They'd all hang out in my front yard watching the Halloween parade. Because we grew up right on the corner of Veteran Road in the south end of Woburn. We lived on one side.
By Bill and Bob's?
Yeah, little
Roast beef?
in between Bill and Bob's and Walgreens.
Okay. By Green Street or whatever it was.
Yeah, almost across the street from the Irish American Club.
Yeah. Yep.
So they would all come in. Hey, there's this huge party up in Woburn every year for the parade. Come on up. Yeah, absolutely. So they'd all sit in my front yard watching the Halloween parade, and people going by, who there? And here I am sitting next to the Hulkster, and we're just sitting there shooting the shit, eating chili, and
crazy.
There used to be party. It was a huge party, but all the wrestlers every year Halloween parade would be at my house.
I have a trivia question for you, local question, and don't say the answer. We're going to say it on 3 if you know it. Don't say it. Think about it in your head. There's one place that all the wrestlers go to eat when they're in town.
Mm-hmm.
You know where that place is? Okay, hold on. No. Wait. We're going to say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Whalers.
Kowloon.
Sorry, Kowloon's.
Whalers.
You messed me up when you went. You went like this. You pointed to the ceiling.
Kowloon.
Kowloon. Yes,
Kowloon
that's what I meant.
Kowloon.
Yes, the pictures of them all over the place in there.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
And
which, by the way, Whalers, for don't know, is another old school Chinese food restaurant next to Kowloon on Route 1 that was up on a hill.
Up on the hill. That's still there, vacant.
That's why when you went like this, I thought you were pointing uphill. Do I have it backwards? So I went Whalers.
No.
So Kowloon.
Kowloon.
The Kowloon.
Yep.
Chinese restaurant with the fantastic double twin lobster special.
Double twin lobster special and the off-the-menu Saugus wings.
Ooh, I love those Saugus wings.
Fantastic. Oh, now I want Chinese food.
But so they will go there, and
they will go there.
So I have, because my mom's saved a lot of the major toys growing up.
Yeah.
I had my Matchboxes, the GI Joes, the He-Men, the wrestling guys. So here's Skeletor right here, just chilling with his staff. All right. So all the stuff is behind my bar in Mantown in my basement, just so everybody is aware. Where are these are all on display at my house, okay? And then we got the Stormtrooper. Now, this little funny story about this little guy right here. See this little guy? Home from college one Christmas break, and I'm on the back deck of my parents' house, doing what college kids do. Having maybe a drink and smoking a pancake.
Mm-hmm.
And I happened to look down in the rocks right next to the steps is these little feet sticking out of the ground like this. I said, what on earth? I go down, I pull it out of the rocks. Stormtrooper from 30 years ago in my parents' house. Right on the back of the leg, 1977. That's first edition, I believe. Ben, first edition?
First edition.
First edition Stormtrooper.
Man, if you had the package on that, we'd be in Hawaii right now.
So then, my favorite, the one and only, the head of the Autobots.
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Look,
Transformers.
this guy right here is...
No one's going to give me the more than meets the eye. Thanks,
Look at-
guys.
look-
Robots in
look at-
disguise.
Thank you,
Look
Ben.
at, look
Thank
at
you,
this
Ben.
guy right here. This right here is the original...
Optimus Prime. But
Optimus Prime.
But is he fully functioning?
What do you mean? Can he transform? Come on, watch this.
Oh!
Boom.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
Oh, shit.
Listen, you don't even know. You want to
Oh,
go down
it's
this
getting
road?
real here, Jack.
You want to go down this road right now? Watch this. And I even have his little fists that would go right inside his little chest here.
Oh, those were the first to get lost.
And, yep, not me. I got mine, and here he is.
Okay. I have an even more important question.
How about that? I just transformed this guy.
Okay. I have an even more important question.
What? Is the car still in here? Yes, it is.
Oh, you got the car in
Got the car,
there.
too. I got the little car. What?
Okay.
What's more important than this?
Does the heat-sensitive decal still work? Did you rub your finger and it changes so you can tell whether it's an Autobot or Decepticon?
Ooh.
Put the hood down. There you go. It's right
Let's
there.
see.
Rub that bad boy.
Let's see.
Oh, that's right. Rub it harder. Yeah, that's right.
Talk
Right there,
dirty,
baby.
John.
Right
Talk
there,
dirty
baby.
to me, John.
Right there, baby. Right.
Ah!
It worked.
It works. Ben, I know you can't see this, but basically what we're seeing here is that heat sensor. Is the Autobot sign right here. That's happening. So anyway, I thought because it was, the very nostalgic time of year for me, I felt as though bringing in some of my childhood toys, something that was, on my Christmas list 35 to 40 years ago, I thought that would be fun to talk about because I still have these on display. When I gave these to my kids, they asked, "Where is Optimus Prime?" And I said, "Well, look behind the bar." They said, "Okay, well, can we put it with the rest of..."
No.
Kids, there's just a few things that you can't have. See, kids, you can't have Skeletor. I'm sorry. You can't have the Stormtrooper. You can have all the wrestling guys except for those two.
Yeah.
And I just had a couple rules. That's it. Am I a bad person?
No.
Am I a bad...
No.
I saved them for those son of a bitches. They don't even want to play with them. They'd rather play on their iPhones.
Hey, leave me the toys then. I'm good.
True story. So anyway,
I know what to do with these.
am I missing...
I don't know what to do with that damn iPhone,
can
and
you-
I'm 42.
Can you elaborate on this? Do you have anything here that you might have had on your Christmas list?
Oh, I had all the wrestling figures, all the rings, the steel cage, all the different. I had like 3 Hogans with the, the yellow trunks, the blue trunks, the red headband, the different belts.
Yep.
Macho Man, because he had the Intercontinental title.
Macho.
I think at the time it was either the Hart Foundation or the British Bulldogs were actually the tag team champs, so you needed them to get the tag team belt.
Yes.
Then you had the other rings. They were almost like Rock'em Sock'em robots, but the wrestling guys, they had the little button you could push.
Yep.
You put the 2 wrestlers in there and they bounce around.
I remember
like
that.
they're in a bouncy house.
Yep.
You had all that shit, like the Matchboxes, the Hot Wheels. Like you said,
He-Man?
He-Man, Castle Grayskull, and
I
all
still have
that
my
stuff.
I still have Battle Cat.
Oh, you got Battle Cat?
I got Battle Cat.
so-
I have the saddle that came on top of him. Now he is scotch taped
Okay.
because he's broken like 3 or 4 places, but he's intact, just scotch taped from like 30 years ago, and it's still scotch taped.
Those are scars, chick stick scars.
I know.
That's right.
Well, what was Battle Cat's name before
Oh,
he did the whole of the power of Grayskull? What was his name?
Can't remember.
Cringe or something like that?
I don't.
Cringe? What was his name?
Ben is looking.
Ben?
Ben is looking it up.
Pussy Boy?
What'd you call me?
No, not you, Ben. I think it was Cringer. Come on, Ben. Google it. It was something like that. Come on, John. Anyway.
I can't remember.
Cringer.
It was Cringer?
Yeah.
Dude. Pot does not erode the memory.
Battle Cat is
Just in.
The alter ego.
This is what it says about it.
Yeah.
Battle Cat is the alter ego of Cringer.
Yeah, Cringer.
The cowardly, lazy, overeating feline companion of Prince Adam.
Prince Adam. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Pot does not erode the memory.
No.
Just in. Just in.
You know, but yeah, we
enjoy
had all
college.
those. I had, like I said, I had all the wrestling figures. Then my brother had sold them all at a goddamn yard sale, so
boy.
they all went. Everything went.
That would have caused the family.
But then
to my
there
house.
was the Nintendo year.
Ooh.
Come on now,
Ooh.
Jack.
I still got my original. You got yours?
I got it.
The one that you had
somewhere.
to, and then put one in and put another one on top of it to hold it down.
Hold
so
it down.
Blue screen.
You either had to blow it. If you didn't do that, you had to cup one end and
Yes.
get a little steam in there so it worked. And
Heat up the old cards.
You know, in there, Mario Brothers. You know, football. Ding, ding, ding. It didn't matter. It was so.
The games
freaking
held
fun. It was
literally like
crazy.
50 kilobytes of memory of data storage. You
That's
didn't
it.
have data storage. You had to put a card in them. They didn't even have hard drives. You had to actually
I'll tell
insert
you.
a card.
My father, he busted my balls. You know, all you do is play that fucking game.
Track and field.
Until one night I woke up in the middle of the night. There's a glow in my room. And there's a man sitting at the foot of my bed playing Zelda.
Stop it.
Oh, yeah, he would sneak into my room late at night after I went to sleep to play fucking Zelda.
That's fantastic.
Oh, it was awesome.
That's fantastic.
It was great. I'm like, okay, game on now, sucker. Okay.
What was your method for the long jump in track and field? What did you use to go back and forth with A and B to run fast? Remember? Was it like, did you use like a, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Oddly enough.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Like you have to go like back and forth. You like,
Oddly enough, the technique for that long jump came helpful later on in life. You would grab these two fingers and you would rub ever so back and forth. Who knew we were in training for?
Who knew? Nintendo had
bedroom
Bless you,
aerobics.
Nintendo had alternate evil plans behind the curtain.
Oh yeah, but getting the Nintendo that
The
year.
best.
Oh, then now I'm going to tell you, late bloomer. Now, if there is any young children listening, you might want to
Earmuffs.
earmuff it right now.
Yeah.
I was how do I put this without coming straight out to say? I would call my I can't remember the exact year, so I don't know if I was technically a late bloomer of the truth, so to speak.
Of what?
Truth.
Okay.
But I wanted the CD player. Because I was I had the 8,000 different
Everyone
cassettes
wanted
going.
the Walkman.
CD player was the new thing.
The Walkman.
That's just how it is.
Yep.
Wanted the new one. Oh, maybe Santa will bring you a CD player for
The
Christmas.
disc player.
Well, that all came about that Christmas Eve at my grandparents' house when my Uncle Neil would always give me, Ben, we had talked about this before, I would get boxes of Wax Packs cards. Baseball, the Tops, Don Russ, whatever.
Yep.
Well, 3 or 4 boxes, and we'd sit there and open up each of the packs. And
Hard
throughout the
bubble
night.
gum strip.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Then one year, I didn't get it. The year I asked for a CD player from Christmas, from Santa Claus, I got a little, actually, no, it was a long package, about yay big rectangle, because that's all that damn package for that one square disc. You know what I'm talking about. About yay thick. And I opened it up. And the first thing's out of my mouth, he goes, now you're off to a great start. I haven't even looked at what the hell I had. All my musical influence came from my uncles. Led Zeppelin 1, 2, and 3. Right? He goes, you're set, Jack.
Yep.
You're ready to go. Oh, fantastic. What the fuck am I going to play this on?
There was CDs.
There were CDs.
Yeah.
Then it all, in that very moment, it clicked.
It's got to be in one of these
I'm
boxes.
like, okay, old man, I know who you are now. I know you're alter ego. So it all figured out that night. And then miraculously, I woke up the next morning and, Santa had brought a CD player plus Led Zeppelin 4.
Nice.
So I was off and running.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
CD
man,
players, the
all
Walkmans,
the
the
Walkmans,
Discmans.
the Discman. Then you got your license. So then you needed the adapter for the cassette player, so you could put the Discman in the car with you. You had cords everywhere.
Oh, remember that?
Oh, it was like a bad electrical job.
Then you'd have to like put the Walkman kind of on your lap so it wouldn't jump constantly when you're driving.
Skip. Oh, God, yeah.
I'll tell you, but the kids.
Whoever's riding shotgun is holding it in two hands and just bouncing
like
with the thing.
like a shock. But the kids today, they don't love toys like we used to love toys.
I don't know.
You know, when this guy first came out, we went to Sears and Roebuck, the Burlington Mall.
Oh, God.
We go by the Sears. Now to Burlington people, if you know the Burlington Mall.
What was the old Chinese joint in that plaza? The Royal Hawaiian, the Rojo.
The Royal Hawaiian was
You could go
on the Winchester side the old.
You could go and drink there when you were 3.
Yes, the Royal Hawaiian was awesome. But we went to Sears and Roebuck, dude. When this guy came out, we were.
Oh, I was thinking service merchandise.
No, that's service merchandise area.
Dude,
when this guy came out, okay, my mother, we went like a couple weeks before Christmas, and the doors open, and she says, "Run, Greg, run!" And all the kids just ran as fast as they could to the toy section. It was like they were all lined up outside because the paper said that they're going to be in. The paper said that we're going to be fully stocked of Optimus Prime. So I got this 2 weeks early before Christmas. And the only reason was because my mother needed me to run to the toy section to get it. So all these kids are falling over each other. You got mothers pushing their kids over other kids. I made it there second.
How many kids did you take out on the way, though?
Probably 14. At least. Frickin' elbows, flying knee kicks.
What were you, like 8?
Round. Oh, yeah. I was like a purple belt back then. Fuck dudes up.
Now he's a 43.
Chicken too. You motherfucker. 36. But anyway. 36.
Oh, memory lane. But hey, so that was then, and this is now.
Now we're grown-ass men.
Now we're grown-ass child.
So what do we want now?
Barbecue toys, baby.
Shit.
And
Yeah,
so
we
do you. So let's go through some great ideas to get the barbecue person, barbecue man or lady in your life this Christmas season.
I'm going to start out with the first one.
Go ahead.
It's pretty damn obvious.
Yeah, I'd say. Get yourself some Uncle Steve's shake.
You got to get some of this Uncle Steve's rub.
Uncle Steve's is a must. Perfect stocking stuffer. He actually does have stocking stuffer sizes you can buy. He does have the 1 ounce samplers.
Those are nice.
So those are perfect for stocking stuffers. You know, so you can get some of those. Rubs in general.
Very good gift.
Because we're always experimenting with different ones.
Yep.
You know, trying this, mixing with that, layering flavors. You know, so any of them. And there's so many good ones. You know, there's Uncle Steve's Shake. There's Dan Wright's Right Rub. Malcolm Reed's Killer Hog. Butcher Barbecue.
Suckle Busters. And then also our buddy Matt Pittman over at Meat Church.
Pittman, Meat Church. You
Lots
know, there's so many out there.
Yep.
And all different flavors, everything you can try. So, you know, an array of rubs. Our friend Ray Sheehan at Barbecue Buddha, Billy Gillespie at Smoking Hogs has a killer applewood rub in sauces, you know.
A lot of great stuff.
Casey bought Attack the Calories I've talked about in the past. Amazing stuff. I'll
tell you, I used to, you know, I still do make my own rubs, but only over the past year or two, I've really branched out and have started buying more of other people's rubs, and it really opens up your taste palette and your mind just to so many other types of rubs and how they're made. You got to try different ones,
and it's easier, you know, because there's so much you don't have to play with it. Just go out and buy it. It's cheaper in the long run.
Yep,
you can do so many choices, but rubs and sauces
are a great gift.
You need a good thermometer. Thermapen, baby.
Yep, it doesn't have to be the Thermapen.
I'm a Thermapen guy.
I have personally a Thermapen, and I am a Thermapen guy myself. Or you can go grab yourself like an Inkbird or something like
good.
that. You know, inexpensive, $15, $20, Insta-read for your man or your woman. Always a great stocking stuffer. So either whether it be the spot checker or one that does the meat and the pit. So
multi-probe. My multi-probe, I don't even know the name of it.
Yeah.
It was $20 at Walmart.
Yeah.
Thing works like a charm.
like a Maverick or something, entry level or whatever.
4 probes. You can do multiple meats at a time. $20. Boom. You're good to go. Thermometers. You need a good cutting board.
Oh, can't speak highly enough about Ian Hemmings.
Ian Hemming, custom cutting boards are us.
Cutting boards
that is the
are
letter
us.
R, us.com.
It's amazing.
In my opinion, still, and I'll fight to whoever wants to say it. It's my opinion. It's the Yeti of cutting boards.
I think that's about right.
It takes, you can't beat this cutting board up enough. It takes the beating.
Mm-hmm.
And works everything, cleans up like a charm.
It's got little footies he puts on, at least on the brisket board that I have.
On the smaller one, on the kitchen counter style one or sink board, whatever he calls it, they got the rubber feet on the bottom so it doesn't move.
You don't have to do the paper towel trick.
Paper towel, wet towel, don't have to do that.
Yep.
So good cutting board.
Yep.
Knives.
I was just going to say it.
There's so many. You can go. Dal Strong,
which I have a Shogun brisket slicer.
Which
I love.
What is it,
what else?
Why the hell can't I think of it? Kershaw. I can't fucking
anything from expensive to non.
That's
a $15.
Dexter is a good quality budget knife.
Sandy
Keeps an edge.
Yep. Sandy safe. White handle.
Reliable. Holds up. Durable.
Yep.
Dexter knives are killer.
Yeah. And the sharpest knife.
Kershaw's the pocket knife. Never mind. Dexter was the one I was thinking
The sharpest knife I own is my Dexter firm boning knife.
Yeah.
It was like $14.95 off Amazon. I have an electric knife sharpener I throw through a couple times. That thing is super sharp. And then the Dexter one I use for the brisket one is the scalloped, not serrated, scalloped. There's a difference, by the way. If you're going to get a serrated knife, be prepared to serrate the top of your meat as well. Mm-hmm. And it's going to tear it to shreds. Get scalloped. You'll be much happier when you carve. It's nothing. The worst feeling is to spend 18 hours on a brisket and then don't have the right knife to carve it up with. So huge. Very, very, very big.
Huge.
High heat gloves.
High heat gloves. We'll expand on that. Nitrile gloves too.
The gloves, all types of gloves.
All types of gloves.
You got the nitriles, obviously the famed black, ever so extinct now, black nitrile gloves. You can find them anywhere online. They're hard to get. But nitrile gloves are important, but they differ from like the latex gloves. Mm-hmm. The latex gloves will actually melt on high heat. Did you know that? Mm-hmm. Or those ones that, not the plasticky ones that they give you, you can't use those for high heat. No. You put the little hand savers underneath, and you try to use those, and they melt, and it melts on your food. Forget about it. It's ruined. And
then, like we were just saying, the hand saver gloves, just those regular white cotton cloth woven gloves. Buy a 12-pack of them on eBay for $10.
Yep.
$8.
Yep.
Put those on. Put your glove nitrile over that, and away you go.
Yep. Or you can get those. Those kind of get the high heat ones for the food. Also, those like orange ones that or the green. I had a green pair. And then you have, of course, the cotton high heat ones. You're gonna grab a log of wood that's on fire, move some coals around. Pick up your coal chimney to dump it in or whatever. You want some like nice high heat.
Take a peek at their equipment they use for the grill. Like you said.
Yep. Definitely a new grill scraper he's going to need.
Grill scrapers every year, hands down.
Every other month, actually.
But look at the chimney.
Yep.
Those wear out.
Yep.
You can get a nice Weber one, like $20, Home Depot.
They rust out because
they rust out. You leave them out. You don't really give a shit about those. But, nice chimney starter, fire starters. The little Weber cubes. The new, I've been using here and there, the from Charcoal Charger is the company. These little tubes, they have long ones, shorter ones. Just put that in the middle, put your coals in, light the ends, and poof. Cuts the chimney time down.
What are they called again?
Charcoal Chargers. That's the name of the company.
You light them
Charcoal Charger. Yeah, you light them up, and it's almost like a. They kind of look like a flare almost.
Oh wow!
But it just cuts your time of lighting the chimney in half.
Wow,
they're fantastic. It's like $5 a pack. That's cool. Worth it.
Yeah, I use those Rutland fire starters. I get them off of Amazon. Like, box will last you a whole year.
Yeah.
So fire starters.
The Royal Oak tumbleweeds, things like that. Any type of fire starter.
Speaking of Royal Oak, charcoal.
Charcoal's a great gift. They lied to us all these years. You're going to get charcoal for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? Bring it on, fat man. Because I'm ready. Just make sure. You want briquettes or you want lump?
Let me just say this. If your man runs an electric or a propane smoker, he needs charcoal more than the guy that has a charcoal grill. Because he needs to start using charcoal. Bottom line. Yes? If he's not using charcoal,
purist.
If he's not using charcoal, he needs to be using charcoal. Give him a slight nudge and have him up the game from propane to charcoal.
Yep.
It'll change your life, I think. Change my
bags of wood chunks.
Yep.
At least in our area, it's tough to source them during the winter. But I know, Bass Pro Shop always has the wood chunks, wood logs, always in stock all year long.
Barbecue Barn in Arlington.
Because you're hit and miss this time of year around Home Depots because they don't quite stock it on regular.
Yeah.
But check out those stores for the clearances because you can catch the Weber grills and everything for sure money. I got my Performer, $450 Weber Performer for $175.
Brand new?
Brand new in the box at Home Depot. Get it out of here.
Really?
Clearing it out.
So the kettle, another great
Weber
gift.
kettle.
Great. Thinking about getting into smoking, want a cheap entry level way to start out, to grill and to smoke.
That's it.
You get the kettle. Perfect.
Weber kettle.
Gotta have part of the arsenal.
There's the 3 tiers of it. You had the original with the charcoal tray. Have the I forget the
Pro Touch or whatever, Master Touch.
It's got the charcoal basket on it, the ash catcher.
Ash catcher.
Then there's the top line that comes with, all the accessories.
Plus
you can buy the Weber, so it has the Weber kettle, the insert with the flip.
The gourmet
sides
grill, the gourmet
with the
rack.
You can take out the center.
That's the gourmet
to put a vortex in there.
Yep. And the vortex.
It does not come with a vortex.
Oh, no,
the vortex isn't a Weber product.
You're right.
It has the whatever you want to call heating tray, warming tray to give you another level.
Yeah.
It comes with all the bells and whistles.
And if it's the Performer, you get the actual table with it.
Oh, with the Performer, it has the table. It's got the charcoal baskets. All that. So the grills, cookbooks. Are always great. There's so many out there now. A few of my favorites is our friend Ray Sheehan, who we had back on the
Barbecue Buddha.
I think it was December 1st.
Yep.
His award-winning barbecue sauces and how to use them. Great recipes. I think there's 10 chapters, 10 different styles of sauces.
Yep.
Each one has like 5 recipes that you can use that one sauce with. Andy Husbands of the Smoke Shop in Boston.
Yep.
His cookbooks are incredible.
Yes.
Our friend Billy Gillespie from Smoking Hogs. He's got 3 books. He's actually working on a 4th that's going to be out early in the spring, if I'm not mistaken, from the last time we had talked.
Nice.
But, cookbooks
important.
Are incredible.
Give you a great base,
Great base because they give you the recipe.
Yeah.
Now, you can follow the recipe to the T if you want, or you can go on your own. Let you experiment on your own. oh, let me try this flavor instead,
It gives you the basis to actually, either A, create your own from the ideas that you're seeing, or just take a little bit from each one of these guys and put it together and make it your own.
Yep.
That's what I do.
Gift certificates to butcher shops.
Oh, hurt me.
Yep.
Now you just got me excited.
That's it. And then there's all types, because the local butcher shops, they'll have gift certificates for their shop. I'm not sure, but you can probably check with like a Snake River Farm, one of these online guys. They might have an an e-commerce, gift card for their site, or even a couple of the, who is it? Oklahoma Steaks? Who the hell is it? Omaha Steaks.
Yeah.
They have these packages around this time.
Yeah.
You get like 100 pounds of meat for $50. They give away.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell they stay in business.
Right.
Because they're giving the warehouse away.
Good meats too.
Even those, they have, almost like a meat of the month club. Some of these you can sign up on a thing. You'll get X amount, a certain package every month.
Could you imagine getting a gift certificate in your stocking for Snake River Farms for like $250?
Hello,
I mean, the first
brisket.
thing in my brain would be Wagyu brisket.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Right off the bat.
Wagyu brisket or beef ribs or 3-bone plate, but probably a fatty old Wagyu brisket. A5 hurt me. Oh.
Yep.
So, these are some good gift items we're coming up with for you guys right now.
That came out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, what is that? It smells like that brisket from last month.
It's so busy at work. I got to eat when I can, so I'm woofing down a bag of heart attack special in a bag on the ride up here to get here. So, pardon me for my rudeness right there.
Not like that burp you did after the Deadly Brisket Challenge where you nearly burnt my eyebrows off and they fell on the floor.
I know. You were an ass over tea kettle on that one. But, yeah, guys, those are just a few ideas of, some Christmas gifts. Like I said, we're about a week and a half out, so there's still time to hit your local places. And,
Yep.
Anything cooking related, really. Like I said, those are just some bullet points. You could dive deep into certain ones.
Yeah.
But, we gave the overall synopsis of a couple good ideas.
Yep.
And it was nice, the little memory lane with the toys.
I mean, I just felt as though they had to come with me today for the ride. Look at these guys.
You got to take them out.
Get them out.
Get them out. Get a little air.
It's funny to see them in their unnatural habitat.
I know.
Which is not behind my bar on the shelf. If anyone comes over, they come downstairs or hang out in the man town. They go, oh!
Well, the first time I came over your house earlier this year when we did that cook for the Wakefield Police Department.
Yeah.
We're down in the man cave chilling out for a minute, and it's like, the first thing I said was, oh, shit. First thing I saw was the Van Halen 1984 tape. Yeah. Is that the original? Yes, it is. Holy shit. Then we went on the whole conversation.
Sitting right next to a bottle of Jim Beam from 1977. It was part of a 3-bottle collector's edition. It was like a cowboy and a horse. There was 3 bottles. My buddy gave it to me. It was his dad's in his basement. He gave it to me when I bought my house as a gift or whatever. And he's like, don't ever open this. Well, one time we're hanging out socially after that and drinking. He goes, do you ever open that bottle down there? I go, no, I haven't. I go, this thing's like fucking 35 years old. It's going to be good still? It's not aging in an oak barrel or anything. He's like, I don't know. We crack that thing. We smell it. We're like, huh. Take a shot. We go, finish the whole bottle. There's like 3 of us. We're like, why? And then like if you're on your deathbed, you sit there going, fuck. Thinking about your bucket list, and you're like, I should have cracked that bottle of Jim Beam.
The only thing you're missing down there in the man cave was from our degenerate years is a bottle of Aftershock.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Ben's ready to puke right now.
An empty 2-liter of Purple Passion. maybe a souvenir Zima bottle. Anyway.
Okay, they're Bonald and James.
Okay, Seagram's and what is it?
Boone Farm, baby.
Seagram's wine cooler. Seagram's wine cooler was probably the first thing that I drank underage.
Remember them Jack Daniels coolers?
Campfire.
Remember the Jack Daniels coolers?
Oh, the Lynchburg lemonade. What was the iced tea one called?
I don't fucking know.
Iced tea?
There was a fruit punch one.
Lynchburg lemonade was the shit. Could chug the fuck out of those.
Yeah.
Oh, the agita you would get. From the sugar.
Crazy.
Anyway,
that's it.
Can't wait till next week.
Absolutely. We'll have our special Christmas episode.
Ooh.
Not a whole lot going on there. A bunch of fuckery for sure.
I'm sure it will be.
Little holiday traditions, I think. What's on the menu, things of that nature.
Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm cooking next week. I have an idea, but...
Oh, I'm ready to go. I do the same thing every year.
I might do that double smoked spiral ham thing.
Can't go wrong with that, bro.
Oh,
Can't go there.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. Catch the audio wherever podcasts are found. Catch the video on Facebook and YouTube. On YouTube, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Have all our episodes right there at your fingertips on social media. Find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Pit Life BBQ, and also... he brought his fucking toys.
Check me out on Instagram, The Barbecue Broker. Also on Facebook. Got a new YouTube channel and our awesome Facebook group, New England Pitmasters. Check us out. Awesome group of people. Great recipes and awesome fun.
Yep, and also my YouTube channel, Johnny Mag's Barbecue. Questions and comments, please send them to pitlifebbqpodcast@gmail.com. And like always, subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. Yeah, we're just going to end this because it's getting silliness.
It's the leg drop. It's the
leg drop. He lost 6 inches of height because of dropping on his spine every night.
Off the top rope, bro.
Never on the top rope. Get your shit together. And on that note, folks, till next week, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.